Hello everyone. Today we're standing next to some very annoying level crossings at Thatcham train station.
Western Railway service to London Paddington. Calling at Field, Reading and London Paddington. This train has 8 coaches. Platform 2 for the 0957 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington.
As the guy on the speaker said, we are in fact heading to London.
Platform 2 for the 0957 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. Calling at Field, Reading and London Paddington.
While waiting to board, we got a perfect meet with another train and our train. Once we were on the train, we began our way to Paddington. He got graffitied.
London Paddington. The next station is Reading.
It's a heritage unit. We got off the train at Reading to make a detour to Twyford. While on the station, we caught this random 800 pulling in. We then took the Victoria line to Paddington, where we found yet another random 800. Followed by the rarest of rare 387s.
And 5 of the 10:45 Great Western Railway service to Henley-on-Thames. Calling at Wargrave, Shiplake and Henley-on-Thames. This train has 2 coaches.
And because they left like 30 seconds late, it ruined this perfect race. The reason we stopped at Twyford is because we knew there was supposed to be a freight train coming through with 46045, the BR Blue. However, the train started running late, so we decided to head over to Slough Station to be slightly closer. At Slough, there is also an express line. along with Elizabeth Line trains run by the London Underground. Not long after we got there, a freight train came flying through. This wasn't, however, the train we were looking for. This was just some random BB freight train with an American-built Class 66 smoking in the lead. This was then followed by a boring Elizabeth Line train. And another one soon after.
Hey, that's not 56045.
Apparently 56045 was up north for repairs. So after that disappointment, we hopped on an Elizabeth Line train and made our way to London Paddington. Well, the engine's with said freight costs. What we're passing right now is the South Hall Depot. This place is used as storage for rail tour equipment, and is where Tangmere was headed when we saw it. Now sitting here is a bunch of old rusted out Mark I coaches, and hidden in the shed are two steam locomotives, Duke of Gloucester and Mayflower.
Mr. Oliver.
District Line, Hammersmith and City Line.
Wait a second. That right there is GW's Paddington Heritage Unit. For those of us who don't really know much about this bear, this is a famous children's character named after the station he was found in universe, that being London's Paddington, aka the station we're going to.
He was,
It
though.
looked like a 165 for a second. What was that? London.
Hammersmith and City too.
After a while on the train, we finally arrived in London.
Is that Amtrak? Aww. It's the underground.
After taking the tube, we arrived at London King's Cross.
King's Cross? London's Euston.
It's not easy, Connors.
The reason we're at
King's Cross?
is because this is one of the few places where the Class 91s run. The last regularly run passenger trains in the UK to run with a locomotive and separate coaches. After watching a few AZUMAs come in, holy crap, Lois, it's a heritage unit, we decided to head over to the London Transportation Museum because we knew Class 91 wouldn't be coming for a while. First up was this very strange steam engine. And this thing, and a bunch of other things.
King's Cross, London's Euston. Class 91 badge.
Oh look, we found the Class 91. Technically speaking, this is a Class 82, a cab car modeled after the 91, but we know that there's a Class 91 on the other end, so...
They're doing tone. It's a heritage unit.
It just so happened that the Class 91 on the other end of the train was the NRM unit. Last year, this unit was painted in a special scheme to honor the 200th anniversary of British Railways and 50 years of the National Railway Museum in York. There's a big number of train spotters there all to see the Class 91s. While getting pictures of the Class 91, another Class 91 set pulled in on a different platform. With that train's entrance, it was time for the NRM unit to make its way out of King's Cross. With that gone, we headed over to the other platform to see where the other Class 91 was. This one was also technically a rare engine, this one having a name instead of being specially painted. Since I was carrying my Reading GP30 with me all day, I thought I'd have a bit of fun with it. And while we were waiting for the Class 91 to leave, the extra nice crew let us see the cab of the 91. We had to go as we had afternoon tea scheduled, and Railway Lad was very mad that we were going to miss the tones. However, when we got to the end of the platform, we saw something that made it all worth it. Absolutely perfect Class 91 meet. After that, we teleported over to the Shard restaurant, where we had afternoon tea, and we specifically picked this restaurant because we knew we could see trains from all the way up 32 stories. We're back in Thatcham, and we're stopped at a railroad crossing. Why? Why, a Genesee and Wyoming locomotive, of course. Seriously, Genesee and Wyoming are everywhere. Now it is time for us to leave the land of tea and crumpets and head back to America. And with that, we're back in America. We flew into Philadelphia, so of course we had to see the Philadelphia airport train. And while driving home, we found this random Juniata Railroad switcher. Oh, and we decided to stop at the Gap Curve and accidentally caught one of the two Phase 7 cab cars.